Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Frismel, and today we're continuing with some Moonlighter. Yes, we are indeed. Got nothing in there, that's good for now. Let's go and sort some stuff out. So yeah, apologies first of all. I had a day out, mainly just sorting stuff out with my car. Because, yeah, you always do, right? You can't get away from it. You gotta make sure the car is functioning and working, there's nothing wrong with it, there's no problems with it. But my main issue was I had to sort out... Ooh, we can make the boots. Let's do that. Actually, no. I can make the bow. We'll do that first. We'll make the bow first. Then we'll have a look at making the boots if we need to. Okay, so we still need all the resources for the boots, but I can upgrade the bow straight away to the hunter's bow. Let's do that then. I do like a few upgrades. And let's equip it. So now we actually have 2 weapons, and we'll dump the broom in the usual place. The void to never be seen. Now we'll keep hold of it. The broom is like, you know, it's my friend, the broom spit. Not I'll ever use it again, but you never know. I might have missed something with the broom. It could be like you know, one of those silly, all-powerful weapons of the game that no one knows about because no one's done stupid stuff with it yet. Oh, yeah, we need to create some potions, so we have some healing. We're going to try and push forward and maybe get the second floor clear and collect a good amount of later resources, is the plan. So, 2, 3, and then 7, so we have 10 potions then. That will be the plan. Okay, I said 10, but we got... We'll do it with 9, we'll do it with 9. It's fine. We can cover with just 9. Yeah, so, car troubles, all that stuff. I said it quite a few times on this channel, while going through games and stuff, that I think there's a lack of skills that a lot of people don't end up having when... Either stuff is always at your fingertips, as well as the fact that no one's really taught to do it anymore. Like, I've got friends and stuff that have never even changed a tyre on their car before. Oh yeah, we should try the bow. I forgot about that. There, take a bow to the face. It is pretty good, the bow. At least I like it. Take all that stuff. Ooh, we can remove a curse on something. So we'll remove the curse on this first. Because, like, I need to know what it is. And I can stack it then. And then you gotta go, like, here. So, yeah, what ended up happening was... Like, what happened was... I've been looking at my car tyres for ages, because... They just looked off, so I had to kind of sort that out, and then I kind of was like, oh, if I'm doing that, I might as well go over everything, so check the oil. Oh, come on, really? Do you keep doing that? I thought I dodging this stuff, come on! There we go. I get some extra potions from that anyway. Although I probably should start healing some of the stuff I've already taken to make sure that we don't die randomly. Oh, I got to hit there. So this is kind of what I meant by, like, that sometimes I think people don't really know kind of like how to sort certain problems out when they come across them. Thanks for saving that for me. I will pick it up. I can't pick that. Because, like, I spent ages just making sure I like general maintenance of the car and stuff, and like people looked at me like, "What? You double checked your tire pressure?" Yeah, I double checked my tire pressures. Like, I'm not going to go out in a car that doesn't have decent tire pressures done, or the tires are having issues or stuff like that. You know, there's no cracking, warping, anything of those sort of issues or things like that as well. Just checking over, you know, the fluid intake, making sure there's no issues there, so the temperature of the engine maintains it. The stuff that I can check, basically. I'm not going to be silly enough to check things I don't understand, because that's going way too far. You know, it's the reason why I hire a mechanic or get a professional to do it. It's because I trust their opinion over mine. You know, the guy with half-baked knowledge is a dangerous thing. But I can do the general maintenance to make sure I have no particular issues on that front, and that's essentially what I end up doing. So that is now done. My car seems alright, although it does mean I think I've got a slow puncher on there. But the only way to confirm that is to... Ooh, that was bad. It's basically for me to spend some time and basically set the tyre up to the right pressure and then wait a day or two and just double check it again to make sure. Is it actually deflating? Because it was on a really low pressure and I was like, how on earth did it get into that? The rest of them seem about like alright, but you know, give them a top up, make sure they're around what I expect them to be. And if you ever want to know what your tyre pressure should be, you can double check this information with the car manufacturer of your car. Ooh. I got the bow. Why am I going close? There, take the bow. And I advise people to do it because like it's very important, and a lot of people don't end up double checking like all this stuff about their vehicles when you drive them. And you should be checking it every time you take the car out because it's very important. I just sell the stuff I don't really need, keep the stuff I do need. There we go. And some of the expensive try and keep it PG-13, you know. Well, you know, mature, but just not swearing. Actually, that's an interesting topic in itself, actually. Not really. So, like, swearing and language in general, right? I'm always in the belief that language is meant to be used regardless of what it is. So, like, even like swear words and stuff like that come from something, right? They've existed before a lot of things. So the fact that someone then will go and say a swear word is technically not like a bad thing. It can be descriptive for many other things as well. But it's more the context the language has, and that's the issue that you end up having with it. Right? You gotta get the curses off some of these items, or just sell the items themselves. So it's kind of very important. Can I try and get those items, please? Let me get those items? No. Okay. We'll move on. So yeah, like, they're all different swear words, and they all come from, like, some other meaning or something like that. Some of them are just general insults, like, yeah, they are, that's the whole point of them in the first place. Some of them are slurs for particular group of people, stuff like that. But they all stem from somewhere. You know, there was a reasoning behind, you know, there was a method behind the madness as such. Yeah, we'll just sell this, get rid of some of this stuff, because it is better to do that than not to do it. No, if we want those, I'm going to keep... No, don't need those anymore. At least for now. So we'll sell them. And then pick up that, because apparently it's something I need. Pick up that, don't need those, but might as well... We might as well sell some of this stuff. I ain't got a curse removal, so that's probably not happening anytime soon. Just need to pick one of these things up. And then get rid of it. Pick that up, and then sell that. Yeah, so I'm always in the belief that, you know, language should be something that we're allowed to just use consistently in any way, shape or form, and, you know, depending on the context, it can be absolutely fine, and you completely taboo, but I always think there is a right time to use swear words as such. Because I don't think you can express yourself quite in the right way without the swear words, right? It's a very important thing to be able to express yourself in the correct manner, and swear words are sometimes the only way to be able to do that. Oh yeah, I forgot this thing. Not a fan. There we go. Oh, really? Another mimic? I hate mimics. They're annoying. Ah, and I lost a good item. Oh well. Ooh, heal though. Ooh, a chance to take down the boss this early. Is this a good idea? If I can fully heal, we can transfer a potion over. I have 2 more potions after that, so that's pretty good. Let's try it out. What have we got? Oh. I thought it'd actually be like a boss fight. Oh, maybe I'm forgetting stuff, you know. I do that quite a lot. But yeah, I mean, I'm always in the belief that swear words are kind of an important part of our language and our culture as well, because, like, as much as, you know, some people aren't happy about them, I do think they hold their place within our society as such. And also, you can tell a lot by, like, how people swear, and particular things, like when the swear words are being used. You know? Oh, it teleported. That's not fair. Man, there's no reaction to that. Like, generally no reaction. I actually have to time it when you do anything else. 1, 2, 3. Oh, lucky. There we go. Okay, we could go to the 3rd floor now, if we wanted to. But I think the 3rd floor might kill me, so we are probably just going to explore the rest of this floor and see what we can get away with. Don't want to push my luck too far, right? But 3rd floor boss, we know we can defeat it with plenty of potions. So my DPS is alright as such. We don't have to worry about that front, which is nice. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, like, swear words believe people, like, you know, I think, like, the original term of, like, taboo words kind of stems from the same idea of, like, why people use particular words over others, yeah? So, like, hunters had their own dialect for, like, groups of animals because they wanted to feel superior to everyone else, and that's where he could distinguish one hunter from another, which is a very interesting topic when you kind of, like, really think about it. And it's the same thing we do now, which is even more hilarious to me. It's literally the same thing. The only reason you'll know, like, you know, a group of animals is called anything in particular is because someone told you and you wanted to feel smart, so you told other people. Nah, I'm being mean on that one. But it is kind of hilarious, and like one of my favourite ones is, I believe a group of pigs is called a drift, which then makes the movie The Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift a very interesting film. At least to me, anyway. You know? But what can I say, right? But yeah, interesting stuff like that is just, it's more interesting to me than it is for me actually to use it. And it's bits of random knowledge that you'll think, oh, that'd be amazing in a pub quiz that you'll never end up using, right? A singular item. I think we must leave now. The thing is on our case already. So, we'll cut our losses. Did quite well, though. And I think we collected all the items that I wanted from there as well. Back to the sales. The most important part of the game. But yeah, I was saying lots of skills. Ooh. One of the eggs hatched. Yay. The flying golem. Yes, please. You shall join me on my expeditions. Collect materials and repair golems with them. Absolutely great. So, first of all, let's sort out depositing all the stuff that I want to keep in here. Don't quick move all, just that, and that. And then, as far as I know, I think we're all good on that front. I have to double check the rest of my inventory because I've got some new items that I haven't kind of ticked off the list, and they may have appeared in some of the weapon stuff. So that's the next thing we'll do, is just double check I don't need anything from those. And also double check maybe I can get some like decent armor. So yeah, nothing on that front. Still can't get that yet. Very annoying. Like I might be able to get like some of the other armor before I actually able to get that done, which is going to be hilarious. Like I should be going for this armor, really. Or the super heavy armor. Think about it, but I can get boots, so we'll get boots. I don't have enough gold. Okay. I don't have enough gold, but weapons. So I don't have that because I've already upgraded it. I've got this one now, so we can take that off the wish list, put that on the wish list. And the same with the bow. That goes on the wish list, that comes off. So we don't have to worry about anything else. But I could like craft these up and then like sell the weapons themselves, which could be interesting. Sell one of everything, know what the cost of them are. But I gotta save that stuff to actually use first. I'll just sell the items. But yeah, I think lots of skills end up getting lost over time. So now we can take some of these back, start selling them. And I think it happens more than people really think when it comes to all this sort of stuff. Is like I think it has a bit of more of an impact on like what you're able to do. And most of it is all like one YouTube video away or something like that, or like one documentary, which is very easy to pick up on if you know where to look, right? And I think it's an absolutely great idea for people to go and learn this stuff. Like, why wouldn't you? It's a bunch of skills. Like most of my stuff that I've learned, I learned from my nan. She taught me most of it. Well, practically all of it to a certain degree. But it was more the fact that I was a kid and I need to keep occupied, so she was teaching me stuff because that was the best way to go about it, really. Huh. I did not realise I had not sold those at the correct price yet, so we'll put them on there for like a good amount. And I by no means like amazing at anything. Like, as I've always said, I'm kind of the jack of all trades when it comes to stuff. I like to try and make sure that I can do the bare minimum of things to kind of get by and learn how to sort stuff out by myself and be kind of semi-independent. Or to be actually independent more than anything else. I hate the fact that if I have to rely on someone else for help, it's kind of... It's not like it's emasculating, it's more just the fact that I should have been able to solve the problem myself because I know I'm capable of doing it, and I just feel like I'm disappointed in myself for not being able to do it. It doesn't help in this day and age, you know, that gender roles for men tend to be forced upon them a lot more than the expectation of women. Not saying it doesn't happen to women as well. I'm just saying that the pushback for women is a lot better than it is for men in general. Despite how everything is changed within society and the different roles that are both genders expected to play, men's role hasn't changed and the expectation is still the same. Which means that the expectation of men in general hasn't developed for God knows how long. Which is sad because women's roles have developed so much, but then like men being sensitive is then left to the wayside. Like, we can't have feminine traits, but women can have male traits. Also doesn't help that, like, you know, all the other weird stuff ends up coming up that you end up hearing about through conspiracy theories. You know, which some do generally have a general impact. I think one of my favourite ones on, like, studies and stuff like that was the fact that because of things like female contraceptives, there was more of the female hormone within the water supply, which meant a lot of the male fish were being born female instead, which was affecting all sorts of other weird stuff within the ecosystem, which then also then had an impact on men if you think we're drinking the same water supply, because it doesn't get filtered out. Not too sure if that's 100% true, just remember reading the studies and stuff, but never verified it 100%. But it was just interesting for a read. Well, it was like someone being a madman. Don't you think? I'm always on the favourite of trying to question stuff, you know? Find answers to not many things that people don't really care about, but it's more just for the entertainment and the random knowledge that you end up having. Like, I got a bunch of useless knowledge that no one really cares about stuck in my brain sometimes. And sometimes it'll come out and I'll be like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, I know something about that. And then other times I'll be like, yeah, that got out of me, and I'll be like, but didn't you study this? I'm like, yeah, I did. Doesn't mean I know it very well. That was a long time ago. Which is absolutely hilarious. That one always does entertain me. When people look at you being like, aren't you like an expert at this? Like, yeah, but if I don't know something, I just Google it. That is the day and age that I live in right now. I'm not meant to know everything that ever exists under the sun. Like, what do you take me for? That's sold for 400, so this could probably sell for 5? Maybe? We'll try it. Hopefully at some point I will get to the point where we will have a good supply of stock. Maybe I might just do like a couple of runs instead of doing like a run and a sell bit. Don't know. Depends what you guys think. If you'd rather me just do like a couple of runs and then like do a selling spree, I probably might do that. At the moment I'm kind of just doing one of each. So I might do like 2 runs, then we do the sell day or something. Well, it won't be 2 runs, it will be like probably 3 runs. What do these sell for? Don't know, but we'll say like 750? 750. There we go. So they got sold at a good price. I think there was a trick you could do with this game when you could like change the price just about they're about to pick it up. And then like you could like get like loads of money out of it or something like that. I don't know if that was ever patched in the end, but like you could really cheese getting some good cash quite early on by doing that. Like someone goes to pick up an item like really cheap and then something like it's like 10 times, 20 times more expensive as they walk over to the cash register. But yeah, don't know. I like the bit of chill outs where a bit of action, bit of chilling. Nothing too much to worry about. but I think we have made quite a nice, tidy profit. Man, that's cheap at 750. I might have ripped myself off. Oh well, money's money. And I guess that's closing up the shop for a day, because I've got nothing else to sell. So let's hold and close up shop. There we go. Not bad at all. Our big seller is hardened steel. We had a lot of that, and the rune tools. But yeah. And again, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.